Hi, my name is Jen and I am a business coach. I am born and raised in New York. I left New York when I was almost 30, so I'm like really a New Yorker. So Felicia is my Merida bestie, so occasionally we get together, just me and her, to have some girl time. And one of the places we went to was La Libertad, which is like a breakfast brunch spot. There's several of them in the city, so we went to the one in Centro this time, which was a very cute vibe. Gracias.
Thank you. Gracias. I want the cheese mousse, the cheese mostito. Tell me about your weekend.
Girl.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, enough about me. I really want to know what's been going on with you, with guys, because I feel like you always tell me the bad stuff. I really hope you have a good story for me.
Okay, I feel like you're trying to say I'm the issue.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you.
Let me tell you what happened.
Let me
Let me
tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
I'm the only one single in the group. It's so frustrating. They're all like married with kids. But being the single one, I am trying to date here. I'm very open to who I date, and I've been very open to exploring that while I've been here, which has been interesting to say the least.
Listen, Linda. Okay.
Okay, I'm sad.
So you remember the guy that came up to me at Sierra's birthday
Oh, it's Sierra's
thing?
birthday. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was kind of like pushy, like very.
You know what?
machismo?
I appreciated the fact that he actually approached me because I don't get approached by men out here.
On Sierra's birthday at her dinner, someone did approach me. So I was like, oh, okay. Gave him my number. But there were several red flags.
Like they look at me, they think I'm cute type of thing, but they don't come up to me and ask for my number.
You're so freaking gorgeous. Like that's like a
But,
crime. Like I'm dead ass.
Girl, the things I've done to try to date out here. But, so I did like that, but I really felt some type of way when like he had left or whatever. I had given my number. And then the waiter came. Remember they gave us a free bottle for her birthday, whatever. So then I was like looking at the bill and I was like confused. I was like, wait, how much was this? Like, what is this? All these
like
things.
why are we paying for things?
And then he ran over to me and he was right here in my neck.
I saw.
Translating.
One of the things that he did was something that happens to me very often out here when I'm speaking to, it doesn't matter, a man, a woman, anybody. I'm always speaking to them in Spanish first because I'm in Mexico. I speak Spanish.
And I'm like, what the hell are you translating? When I spoke to you in Spanish,
Yeah.
you then asked me if I spoke Spanish, even though you were replying to me correctly. You understood me just fine.
Okay.
And I then looked at you crazy. I said yes, and now you're here still translating. Like, and this happens to me a lot out here. It's very offensive.
I had this conversation with him and I was talking to him in Spanish and then he kept going back to English. Even so much so that he asked me if I spoke Spanish in the middle of us talking in Spanish. It was wild.
I feel like it's a common thing for you because I know you're an Afro-Latina and I don't know what that's like to like not be seen as like Latina, you know? So I can't really tell. Like, I think when they see you, they're just seeing an American and like he's just trying to be like a hero. And so Jen, I'm really sensitive to her situation because first of all, she's a gorgeous woman. She's a baddie. She has her own career. She lives an amazing life. And I just don't want it to be like, oh, Jen needs a man, Jen needs a man. She needs nothing.
So I tried not to judge him harshly.
Yeah.
But it was bothersome, right? And then this is when I gave him too many chances because he was inviting me out to coffee and I was like, I don't do that.
Red flags all over. But it didn't stop there because I like to be open-minded. I said, give him a chance.
What are we going to coffee for?
To talk.
Girl, no. Like, you go, like, people do coffee dates when you meet on an app and they're like trying to vet that you're not catfishing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sir, you saw me. You saw me in all my cuteness. You approached me. We met in the real world. Like, you want to take me out, take me out.
Okay.
So then we were on the phone and I was like, yeah, these things that you're suggesting to me are not enticing. I'm
like,
not
what was he suggesting?
The movies.
That's cute.
Well, you don't talk in the movie theater. You sit there and you watch the movie.
Okay. What else
Whatever.
was he suggesting?
And then he was like, well, yeah, like, I wasn't trying to impress you. And I was like, that's the problem. You should be trying to impress me.
He said he wasn't trying to impress
Yeah, like
you?
he was like, oh, well, I wasn't like really, when he suggested coffee, like I was like, yeah, but you should be.
Yeah, okay, that's weird.
Red flag number 3.
Okay.
So then we go on the date, right?
coffee date.
No,
Okay.
we went on a restaurant date.
Okay, I know you stand
Girl,
on business, Jen. Okay.
I don't play. Like, I'm not leaving my house for some freaking coffee.
So I go on a date with this guy, and even more red flags. But at the end of the day, I think it was ultimately my fault for not understanding some of the cultural norms that exist and dating culture here that might be different than what I'm accustomed to. And that's just the process that I'm getting used to.
Okay.
I will say though, he was not it, but I have had some men treat me well out here and take
Okay.
me out and treat me really well.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, in Guadalajara, that was
Oh,
the best
yeah,
dating.
girl, yeah,
I felt like a
because those
freaking
guys are like-
princess. It was the best.
At the core, I'm still American. I have my ways about me. I'm still a New Yorker at heart, so I have a little roughness sometimes. Sorry.
I've been in touch with the designer Lizzie Air since the Canaive fashion show that we went to, and I love her work. And Felicia just told us that she has this opportunity.
As you guys remember, Lizier was my favorite designer at the runway show that we went to for Canaive. And my girl, Clavetta, she reached out to her. I didn't even know she was in communications, but she reached out to her and she was like, hey, do you want to collab with us? And she said yes. She was like, yeah, bring your friends, come to my atelier, try on my clothes.
So we went to Lizier and it was so much fun. Like, I'm such a girl's girl, so anytime I get to meet up with girls and try on different like garments and do like a catwalk, I'm there for it.
No, thank you for sharing this with us. I think your clothes is so elevated, especially the things on the fashion show. So I'm going to Izamal actually for a company called Visita Mex. And you know, I spoke to you on the phone about doing the fashion shoot with my friends. So thank you so much for allowing us to come here to your taller and try the clothes. And we hope that we represent your clothes beautifully in Izamal.
Thank you. Gracias a ustedes.
Yes.
Y entonces, pues, llévense mis vestidos a promocionar nuestro Yucatán, ¿no?
So pulling into Lizzie here, I did not know what to expect at all. And she just literally said, here are my pieces, have at it. And I was like hiding items from the girls off to the side. She told me I can try on whatever I wanted. So I was trying and just playing around, doing some fashion modeling. Like, you know, like I felt like a supermodel. I really did.
So Lizzie A was the first one and her stuff ate down. The first dress, it was just a very traditional. It was a traditional dress and I was just like, is this really fashion? Like, what's going on? I wasn't hating it, but I was just kind of like, I wasn't seeing the elevation. I wasn't seeing the remix. And then the other looks started coming down. And I was like, okay, I see it. It's like an interpolation of Mexican indigenous culture and like, you know, fashionable haute couture. So I really loved it.
Qué lindo le quedó a ella.
Yes, work it. You better, girl. Felicia has told me that we're going to Izamal and we're going to be having this epic girls trip in Izamal. I'm excited because it's cute and we're gonna do a photo shoot and just be fabulous. Like, that's who we are. Sierra has the cutest outfit. Christina has tried on the cutest things. Like, it's all so cute. But I saw a pink skirt and I was just like, oh my gosh, can I wear this? And she's like, you like that? And I'm like, yeah, come on, can I wear it? And she was like, yes, she's the sweetest. And it was easy to talk to her, even though there's a language barrier. We're like Spanglishing the conversation. Es mi favorito.
¿Este?
Sí.
Ok, ya tienes que ver que te ayuden aquí atrás. Porque no hay otro.
Está bien. I can pin it.
Sí.
Coser.
Ajustar.
Puedo coser. Is that how I
Coser.
say it? Okay. But she was like, yeah, you can wear it. Like, come on, let's put it on and try it on and all of that stuff. But the outfits are so cute and I'm excited.
In reality, she dreams her designs first. They come to her in her dreams, and then she gets up and she tries to recreate that in her designs. She once made a design of a bird that is called a to here in the Yucatan, and it's a very, very special bird for the culture here. It is said to guide people towards being able to find water.
it was really cool to see like her space and like her workshop and all the machines.
You can truly tell she puts love and intentions into everything she does. She told us that with her designs, they literally come to her in her dreams. And she wakes up, she goes to that machine or she sketches it out, and she makes her dreams come to reality. And she gets to watch people wear her clothes, like the clothes that she dreamed in her mind.
I got to try on a few of her pieces that I loved. My favorite was like a two-piece. It was like a vest, like a mustard colored vest with some long, like flowy pants, which is so my vibe. So I love that piece.
The girls just told me we're going on a trip to Izamal. I haven't heard too much about it. The only thing I know is that the whole town is yellow or something like that. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I gotta have a cute outfit to match the background, because of course I'm gonna get some pictures, Pinterest worthy.
No. We're gonna know. Good morning. You ready?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Guys, this is giving Cheetah Girls Barcelona. You gotta strut like you mean it. Free your mind, it's not enough just to dream it. Come on, I can't sing. Oh, come on, when you feel it, it's your chance to shine. Strut like you mean it. Come on.
So we all pull up to Izamal, and I'm there kind of like a little bit in work mode, a little bit in girls trip mode, but my objective is to really understand, is this the type of city that a lot of expats want to do a day trip or maybe stay overnight with?
Oh my God, Raul told me about you. Nice to meet you. Your style, yeah. Falu.
We learned about it.
That's a catch. Well, actually, it's an ant. It looks like a maquette, but it's not. It gives the vibe, right?
That is really nice.
Thank you, it's nice. I'm gonna show you some places where you can find stuff like this.
Okay, yes.
So yeah. Well, so welcome to Izamal. Izamal is one of the regional capitals of the peninsula of Yucatan. And today we're gonna visit some iconic places in Izamal. My name is Luis Felipe Flores. Everybody calls me Falu. I think it's way easier. I'm an architect. Nowadays, I'm working since the 1st of January as head of tourism of the Izamal County. One of my main goals is for people to understand that Izamal is magical. Like hashtag Izamal es mágico. So I selected some places that I would like you to know because I think they go outside the expected experience of coming and visiting Izamal. So first stop, we're going to Izamal Tun. Izamal, one of its major characteristics is that it was built around the pre-Hispanic structures that stayed throughout the times. So inside of the blocks of the city, of the historic center, we're gonna find some of the tallest Mayan buildings in the whole peninsula. Okay. But you cannot see them from like street view because the facades from the old houses, they completely cover the entrance. So they are kind of like Easter eggs.
Okay, I'm ready. Yes! Whoa.
Yeah, so I will give you like a lot of details regarding architecture.
Right on the street.
So I don't know if you've seen like Uxmal and Chichen Itza. Although they are like Mayan cities, they have completely different architectural styles, right? They look different. They belong to different periods and to different people. One of the things I wanted to tell you is that the megalithic architectural style belongs to the most ancient architectural style of the Mayan people. So this city is around 5,000 years old. Be walking around the block. So as you can see on the sides, like houses are like next to the structure. They serve as a connection between heaven and earth. So we know that they have like a spiritual.
I used to dream of days like this, and broke times hard, but the change so quick. Regardless of the things I did, all them sacrifices made was for days.
I think it was a beautiful moment when we all got to the top of one of the ruins and we got to look out, and you literally feel closer to the heavens because you're so high. And there was just this feeling of connectedness amongst us that we took a moment to really just stand in it and really bask in. Hey, we're here, we're enjoying this. There's so much love and connection amongst us, and it felt really beautiful to enjoy that moment with my girls.
The artwork we mostly try to showcase is engraving. So what we're looking at, they are not paintings. They are made with the engraving technique, which actually consists of creating like your own seal. You carve into wood, into stone, into plastic, and you apply ink. So you put like the seal like this with the ink. You put paper on it. You cover it with this. You apply pressure, and you move the machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. 2 fingers, yeah.
I know. Like Viator does. So far, I'm actually really enjoying the tour that I've been doing here for Visita Mix. Everything that we've seen has been amazing, and Farouk, who is just the most interesting man in the room that I met today, he's actually in charge of tourism. He's so young, he's so fabulous. He looks like Bad Bunny. He's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, don't tell him I said that.
This collection, it's called Amarillo Izamal, and it belongs to a local artist whose name is Jose Paul Mashka, that's his name. He's the head of visual arts in the Yucatan University in front of Mejorada. He's the one in charge, and he was born here in Izamal. I realized that here in Izamal, because of tourism, local people had understood that wellness comes from diversity. So they are really open to whatever looks different from them or behaves different from them, because that's what tourism brings to a local community. Like, you have people from all around the world. And one of the things that we are going to work a lot is how to ensure that tourism provides wellness for local people. Wellness, bienestar, that's like the main slogan of the federal government, the state government, the local government. So we are trying to make tourism as a positive change maker rather than something that breaks the social tissue and that makes people go away from their original houses. So we want these places still be as part of the Izamaleños families.
Something that Peru expressed to me is that a lot of people only come here in the daytime. And, you know, that's something that he is hoping to change, because this city is so romantic, first of all. It is like a little yellow Paris. It's so romantic, it's so beautiful. You have to stay here, sit at a cafe, watch the sunset, walk with a lover, see a little cat walk by. Like, this is the type of town that you need to stay overnight.
I've been to Izamal before with one of my girlfriends. Going this time and having an insider, the Ministry of Tourism, to show us around and really give us the history and explain everything, it's a completely different experience. And I have like an even greater appreciation for that city.
I really feel like you can have a whole magical day here. Arrive really early, walk down the streets, take some pictures. I mean, climbing both of those pyramids is a whole day experience in itself. And then shopping at the markets is really great. It's a great town.
Yeah.
We just finished taking our amazing photos during the golden hour here at the beautiful cathedral in Izamal. Y'all, the photos are going to be bomb. Like, I cannot believe that I am like a little mini model or something, modeling clothes for a Yucatecan fashion designer. Like, that is absolutely insane. And it's really something that I think as moms and as women, sometimes we forget our power. We forget who we used to be. And today, while taking the photos and just thinking like, I'm going to teach my daughters to stand in their truth, to stand in their power, nothing is going to stop them. I am 32, almost 33, and I'm here doing a fashion show in the middle of Mexico. Like, what is going on?
I love Izamal, and I will tell you, I am coming back because I am climbing that really high cerro because it's freedom. It's the energy. I need it. I'm coming back, definitely. Hashtag Izamal is magic, magical.